You fig.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is
And yet-
rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how?
Sure did.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're
Really?
gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
But
and don't
spellcasting is so
neglect
much
your
fun,
friends.
though.
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oh, yes, I know. You can learn how to sneak. That's it.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Alrighty.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Anything else? The kitty is being weird. Ooh. Where? Got it. Let's see. I see your chest. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, all the things are behind a door. Okay. Never mind. That's upstairs. Okay. I wonder. Over there. History of magic. Nope. Need to find a spell first. Alright. Let's go see Nat. Oh, wrong way. This is the way. I do hope I get my broom back. That'll make things so much easier. I can't go in here. Too bad. I do love this place, like the Hagrid's hat. Or at least the thing that will be his hat. Well, to always shatter them. You'll need it later. Ooh. I always press the wrong button. Hey, what's this? Did I unlock that already? Okay, good. Oh, those balloons are fun. You have to go through them with your broom. Huh. Groundskeeper tools. So this is a Hagrid's hut. I thought we already passed that. Whatever. That's fun. I'm coming, Natty. Here we are.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient
So
magic.
you're not. So you're just telling everyone now.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I will.
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What's going on? The Merlin trials.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student!
But
You
I
can't
would
be
not.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there. I see you. What are you doing?
Take that. Oh boy.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Alright. The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies. Okay.
Perhaps some nice lads could hold them up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take the student off of my dead body.
Oh. Crap. Crap.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Release me!
Where is he? Where is he?
Not that!
There is he.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small
was
part to your
intense.
excellent defensive
Watch with that
skills.
Wiggenweld.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my
Priya.
research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin was a Slytherin? That's interesting.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Nice.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
You know, everybody seems to not like the Merlin trials, and it's
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
only a tool to get more storage, but
Lovely. Now, notice
I
the
love
vines
them.
on these pillars here, as well as a
I love them so
stone
much,
swell on the
even though
ground.
I don't
Each
need
trial
more
has
storage
these
anymore.
features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll
The
see
mods,
what
I mean.
happens. My word! Did you
Alright.
see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
I wish I had Gofringo right now. They work? Yeah. Hehe. I love this animation.
Beard, how beautiful!
I love this.
Day, I can hardly believe it.
My very first playthrough, I did them all, even if I, maximized my inventory already. And like I said, I don't really need it in this playthrough because I have a mod that increases my inventory, but it's so much fun.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each
You're
will
welcome.
also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Safety of my notes and books. Funny. And off she is. Ooh. There's another side quest. Have I mentioned I love side quests? I think it's my ADHD brain.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
I like to get off topic.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping
You
someone
sound like
would
a
come along
bitch.
soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
So you want someone else to die, but you don't want to yourself?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Let's see. I don't remember how to swim. I swear there was a way I could go faster, but I don't remember.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay. So I see pebbles. How do I dive? Search.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
First try. That was fast. Ooh. I got the glasses. Good dive. Might be faster if I just get out here.
Protego!
Okay. I'm wet. Yo, it's with the pacing. Alright. Fine. Be that way.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Okay, I'm not that cruel. Oop.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.